Saturdays may be the traditional day for college football, but it won't get better than this one on Thursday night. EA Sports College Football continues a familiar feel for us here on a Thursday night. It's the Virginia Cavaliers The Cavaliers headed toward the ball, and we are ready for action. Out of the end zone. He stopped there, but a good return coming out of his own end zone gets it to the 28. And here comes the sophomore running back. What a game he had last time out. Found Pater 3 times just under 100 yards in their win.
I got to tell you, I've been really impressed watching this team, and specifically the offense now during this win streak. And the biggest thing has been the running back and their ability toting the football. Physical, they're able to stay ahead of the sticks. Defenses just get worn down because of this guy and his physical style running the football, and I expect to see a little bit of that again today.
Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. He's got it. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, it's Rourke. Pickup of 8. It's now 2nd and 2.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
8-yard pickup on first down leaves him with 2nd and short. They'll run him again. Got a little space. Oh, he's got some space. Ripping through the defense and getting it all the way down to the 24-yard line.
I think it's really important for this offense. They get this guy going early in the game, and they're doing a nice job of that right now. Remember, he's the kind of running back who gets better as the game goes on. That's a really good omen for this offense, considering his success now early.
Hand it to the back. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. After the 9-yard pickup on first down, here's 2nd and 1. They'll run it. It's Rourke. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive.
And talking to the OC this week, getting this running back going was step number 1, was priority number 1. He said it makes the whole offense go. Like, he is the bell cow. He is the guy. This offense doing exactly what they set out to do on this first drive.
And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down.
All right, offense has got to be better. You've done a nice job getting the football to this point in the red zone, but now you can't go backwards. You've got to be able to get rid of the football if it's not there, and that was a terrible play, giving up the sack.
After the incomplete pass, there is a player still down, and they'll come out to check on him. Now the 8th play of the opening drive, but this time facing 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Out wide right, it's Fowler. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down.
That's a really big completion for the offense. And look, I know they didn't get the first down, but because of it, they're now set up in 4th and very short. And if you're the head coach, you're thinking very long and hard if you're going to go for this one now. Success you had on that play.
Desperately wanted to convert on 4th down, but couldn't do it. The Cavaliers offense takes the field for the first time in this game. They sure hope that dynamic connection that was on display last week rears its head and wreaks havoc again today, Jesse.
And last week, it didn't matter what the secondary was doing from a coverage standpoint, David, whether it was man, zone, double covered, ISO. These two were simply unstoppable. Huge challenge for the defense today.
Well, maybe they try the triple coverage. I mean, because obviously nothing worked a week ago, but I've got to take his main threat away. Obviously a superstar out wide. Like, I've got to make somebody else beat me. Obviously a great QB wide receiver duo. I'm just not letting that wide receiver get me today.
Hammers ahead for a yard out to the 12. So 3rd and short from inside the 20. You convert here, and this drive takes on a different complexion. Drives inside. He's got enough for the first down at the 14-yard line, and no matter what happens on this drive, just getting out of jail in your own end is a win. And the Cavaliers come to the line with a new set of downs. Sells the run, looking to pass. Going for it all. He's got it on the left. Completely shot a bolt of energy into this drive. Inside the 40, finally stopped at the 39. The Cavaliers are rolling down the field. They'll send the tight end in motion. Takes the handoff. It's Whitted. Hit and drop behind the line. He'll lose a yard. Last play didn't go well. It leaves him with 2nd and 11. Kept it on the ground. Now they'll throw. Finds his man. It's Whitted. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down. And the Cavaliers come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Wants to throw one first. Oh, it's a fumble. Recovered by the defense, and he's off.
Well, the quarterback got it to his receiver quickly and gave him an opportunity to make a few moves after the catch, but he's got to do a better job with ball security that time. That is a costly fumble.
The snap, wants to throw to start this drive. That's where they'll mark him down, but what a play there to pick up a first down. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. Straight ahead, it's Rourke. And he's brought down after a short gain. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Kept the last one on the ground, now they'll throw. Slides past the sticks, and he converts on 2nd and long. Great awareness on the scramble. The offense getting set for a first down from the 45. Fresh set of downs going to the air. He'll take the deep shot. And they needed a little more room to work with as that one sails out of bounds. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down. From the gun, the running back has it. At the 35, he's loose. Knocked down at the 29-yard line. Picked up 15 yards on the play, and he's got a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking for space. It's Weeks.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on 2nd down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on 2nd down.
There to stop him after a pickup of 1 to the 22.
Well, the defense blitzed on that last run, but it was the big fella on the inside that made the stop and made the play. Great job flying out of his stance, locating where the football was, and getting to the ball carrier. Really good job at the point of attack.
Can't hang on after the hit, and it'll be 4th down.
Got to give the defense credit on that play, taking everything away, forcing the incompletion. Now it's decision time. 4th and short, and you're in field goal range. What do you do here?
They've already failed to convert on 4th down once in the first quarter. Doesn't stop them from trying it here. Big tight end makes the grab. First down, still on his feet. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. From the red zone, it's Rourke. Heading to the end zone. He rumbles all the way down to the 2-yard line. He gave a little bit of everything on that one. We've reached the end of the first quarter, and it has been a defensive battle, and the stats tell the tale so far. Still looking for our first score of the game as we start the second quarter. Starting off this quarter close enough to smell the goal line. They'll run it on first and goal. Defense all over it.
A lot of times you see these defenses, man, they pull the run blitzes. They understand the formations. It might be a run, play the percentages, and then you got to deal with the big defensive tackle inside. So more bodies near the line of scrimmage. Everybody's got to pick him up, but they didn't block the most important guy, the big fella right in the middle.
Well, I love the coverage on defense. In the red zone, everyone's got their eyes on the quarterback, and they're flying to the football, and you saw that there on the incompletion.
They're going to throw it on third and goal. And he gets rid of it.
You have to understand at home, it's really hard for a head coach to kick a field goal at this juncture after such a long drive. So many first downs. You've gotten right down to the doorstep. Fourth down, you want to be able to pay this thing off and punctuate this drive with a touchdown.
And he's going to try to return this one. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback. Virginia has it back. The Cavalier offense headed to the field. Ball security going to be paramount this time, Jesse.
Yeah, and sense of urgency, too. They're trailing in this game right now. The turnover wasn't great. So, David, they really got to be able to put something positive together on this drive.
Put something positive together, be aggressive, but don't be reckless. Can't have any more of those turnovers.
Short pickup of 4 on first down, dealing with a 2nd and 6. Still looking. He's going to take off. Slides, avoids the hit. What a play to convert on 2nd and long.
I think he did a really good job, first of all, keeping his eyes downfield. You could see he wanted to throw the football. But when it's not there, don't force it. Tuck it down, get some positive yards.
Off play action on first down. The quick game. 9-yard pickup on the play. It's now 2nd and 1. The Cavaliers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. They'll go to the counter play. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line.
And on 2nd down, a lot of times, I don't know why, you just, as a defense, you go pass. You think passing situations, passing downs. Really good job by the offense, committing to the run game, not abandoning it, not getting yourself in a 3rd down situation where you had to throw the football.
Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a 1st down.
I love when quarterbacks do that. When you go back to the guy that made a mistake earlier in the game. Earlier we saw that receiver fumble. Right away the quarterback throws him the football. Don't worry about it. I got you. We need you to win this game. And that's going to help this receiver's confidence and his mojo moving forward. Really good job there by the QB.
Hit and dropped, and he got nothing on 1st down. Lost yardage on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. This time they'll throw it. Look out! They got him. Great pressure by this defense.
This offense better start finding a way to cap off these drives with points. We haven't seen that now in the last 2 drives. Last one, they were moving the ball pretty nicely, came away with nothing. This drive, it's looking to be more of the same. And normally when you give up sacks, especially on 3rd down, that's what's going to happen.
Seventh play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. He's looking downfield to throw. Under pressure. And he's sacked. Great work there by this defense.
Pretty nice as a defense, right? When you can go nickel, put 5 DBs on the field and not have to blitz anyone, trusting your front 4 to get the job done on 3rd down, and they do it right there, getting the sack.
And the Cavaliers line up to punt it away. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. Gets the first one of the day out of there, and we saw a lot of him in that loss last week, 4 times to be exact. And now this offense will take the field again. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Rourke. Breaks into the open. And the explosiveness, the big gainer, gets it to the 49-yard line. Finally, this offense starting to shake the cobwebs and get things moving. It's 1st and 10. Fresh set of downs going up top. And he dropped it, just didn't look the thing all the way in. Long way to go on 2nd down. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Might have picked up a couple on that one before he was knocked down.
Now, what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
Moving into scoring territory at the 36 on 1st down. Fresh center downs going to the air. The sure hands, it's Wade. He is wrestled down at the 17-yard line. They've got a 1st down in the red zone.
And when you run these drag routes, it's super important that your quarterback can really use his eyes. Don't lock in where everybody's going to start looking at you and seeing what's coming. Does a good job, drops back, sees it, and the most important part, puts the ball out in front so he can catch it, get upfield, and make some extra yards after the catch.
From the 17-yard line, threatening to score on 1st and 10. Fresh set of downs going up top. Right side, it's Rourke. And it's a touchdown. They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. So that was a 6-play, 75-yard drive. And the score comes on a 17-yard throw for the touchdown. And he'll bring it out of the end zone. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Virginia ready to get things going as the offense takes the field. Running out of time here in the 1st half, and they do have a chance to make this a 1-possession game.
And so you got to locate your best players and get them the football on this drive. You're down in the game. There's obviously a lot of football left, David, but on this drive, in this 2-minute situation, best players got to touch the ball.
And down goes the quarterback, but there are penalty flags on the field. Let's see what the call is. Just a little too much there, a little too handsy, and they nabbed them for the defensive holding penalty. The offense will gladly take a fresh set of downs after the penalty. Snap on 1st down, wants to throw. Looking left. That's caught. It's Kamara. Gets away from one, finds some space. Huge plays like that can change the complexion of a game, and he's got it at the 22-yard line. That big play put them in business. Now they're right on the edge of the red zone as they go to work 1st and 10. Wide receiver going in motion. Selling the run, but he wants to throw it. Out wide right, it's Whitted. Able to haul it in, but right to the ground he goes. Only a pickup of a couple. After the 4-yard completion on 1st down, now it's 2nd and 6. Back to throw, time running short in the half. They'll run the screen. Virginia will call its first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half.
That's a really nice job by the cornerback, playing with his eyes. He sees the running back release out of the backfield, sees him get the ball, and this guy's tough. You know, there are a lot of corners out there that would try to submarine these rig running backs, and then they get hurdled. Not this guy. Good job getting the tackle, getting him on the ground.
He hits the slide, and he's got enough to convert that third down.
Really nice awareness that time by the quarterback in a third down situation, knowing exactly where the first down marker was. It wasn't there open to throw the football. He was very smart. He got out, he took off running, knew exactly where he had to get to keep his offense on the field.
Timeout is called by Virginia. That's their second. They'll have one left. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Right side, it's Kamara. Down he goes. They'll hurry to the line here to try to get off that third down play. From the gun, wants to pass. And they can't quite hook up trying to make a completion in the back corner of the end zone. So they won't get a touchdown, but a chance to put something on the board before halftime. Splits the uprights right down the middle. This is now a 7-point game.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Tackled and brought down at the 23-yard line, so not a whole lot of room on that return. We've played 2 quarters here and reached halftime, and we will now check in with Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, it is my pleasure to welcome everyone into the Week 7 edition of the EA Sports College Football Update Show. We begin with the UConn Huskies taking on the Boise State Broncos.
Deep in the end zone, it's Fields. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. The Cavaliers offense all set and ready to get this drive underway. Tight game as we start the third quarter, and we'll see what type of adjustments they made at halftime.
And getting the ball first here, I think, is such a big deal. Like, I get the first chance to make a statement, to make the adjustments, to create some momentum for my squad right here in the third quarter.
Yeah, I think it's so important for this offense to set the tone here early in the second half, to get a nice drive going, build that confidence, and get your defense ready to come on out, get a stop, and change the complexity of this game.
And to start that slide a little early, and he'll be short of the first down.
Yeah, I think you're just seeing the experience this guy has, right? He's so poised that initially he's flushed out of the pocket, nothing's open, and he doesn't panic. He's not throwing it away. He's not sliding early. He just knows where the defense isn't. And he's able to attack that space with his speed and get a positive play.
That'll be good enough for a first down. They'll mark it at the 30. The Cavaliers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Soften him up with a run. Now to throw. It's complete to the right. It's a fumble. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes. Breaks a tackle, and he might have room. 10. Touchdown.
Oh, and that is a backbreaker for the offense. You're trying to drive down the field here in the second half to keep this thing close, and you cough it up. And not just that, David, it's a defensive touchdown now, starting to blow this game open.
So starting to get some separation, and here's the thing about this defense, man. It's one thing to create turnovers and to create extra possessions. This is another thing to know what to do with it when you get it. And they scoop it, had a plan, look at them running all the way to the house and add to their lead.
I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Tells the play fake, wants to throw on first down. Makes the grab. Makes the catch, but goes no further, and it'll be a short pickup on that one. Just barely picked up a yard with that last completion. It's 2nd and 9. They'll move the wide receiver. Quick give. It's Whitted. Pulled to the ground.
Another tough run for this offense, and I think a big reason why they're down on the scoreboard right now is they just haven't been able to get this guy going. They've tried to give him the ball a lot, It just hasn't paid off, but you get the feeling, too, if they are going to crawl back in this one, they need him to break one off. And it just takes one play for this guy. Don't be impatient. You got to keep giving him the football.
Perfect timing on the hit to keep him from making the grab, and the defense forces a fourth down. And the Cavaliers will line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Slips through the line. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the Oak. Play action on first down. He gets rid of it, but I don't think they're going to let him get away with that. Nope, here comes the flag. And the penalty accepted, and they'll move him back. With that penalty, the offense is backed up, still second down. Back to throw, and they've got to go a long way. He's got the tight end, and they get to him and knock him down to prevent a big gain. A chance to sort of put the defense on its heels if you convert a third and long, this one from the 44. Going for the big play. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. After that last incompletion, the offense is now in punt formation. Not going to get a chance to field that one, and the punt will bounce out of bounds. Very little running room, if any, and he just hasn't had anywhere to go in this one. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Back to pass, and he'll have to push it downfield. And his throw is incomplete.
At this point, trailing by a lot, the defense is expecting you to throw it. If you're going to throw over the middle of the field, the window's going to open and close quickly. You got to have better timing to complete that throw. They just didn't have it there.
Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. Great place to start for this offense. Running inside, it's Rourke. Stopped in his tracks, he got nothing. It'll be 2nd and 10. Kept it on the ground, now they'll throw. Out wide right, it's Fowler. Makes the grab and room to run. Touchdown. No midseason concentration lapse here in Week 7 as they push out that lead. And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. The offense did exactly what it needed to do, getting the ball in field position like that.
It's that killer mentality. You step on their throat, you keep your foot down. When you get opportunities like that, they are golden chances to put touchdowns on the board. The offense took care of business.
Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Virginia sending its offense back onto the field. He threw a pick the last time they had it. Now they have to take care of the football. It's a draw. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Wide receiver comes in motion. Wants to go up top on 2nd down. Oh, pressure's coming. Almost a D lineman's dream, but he couldn't hang on. It'll be 3rd down. And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. He'll get rid of it. Got him, and nobody's close. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. The Cavaliers will have it 1st and 10. They'll move the tight end. Drops back on 1st down. Right side, it's Kamara. They drop him at the 47-yard line, but he'll have plenty to move the sticks. This offense hasn't found the end zone yet. Starting to move, it's 1st and 10. Tells the run, wants to pass. He'll be thinking about that one, almost an interception. They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. Motion from the wideout. Gain of 2 on the play sets up 3rd and 8. 3rd and long coming up. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab. After the filthy move, he's got room. Speeding down the left side. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Virginia!
And these slants are so hard to defend when the ball's thrown like that. The receiver catches it, and he's catching it going so fast, and you could tell the defense couldn't quite get the right angles, and he does the rest, uses his speed, gets all the way to the end zone.
And the extra point pulls them closer. It's 24-10. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. Hits inside, it's Rourke. Got enough for the 1st down. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. After the big play to start, now they are on the move at their own 45. Right back to the well. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49.
And it's going to be interesting to watch this defense, man, because obviously when you're trailing, and offenses can sometimes get conservative. That's 2 runs back-to-back. Do they get more aggressive and try to bring more guys near the line of scrimmage, not let them waste time, and try to get their offense the football back?
Makes the stop at the 35-yard line. They rip off 15 yards on that one, and they are rolling.
And, man, this is more of the same for this dude toting the pill. Like, they keep giving it to him, and he keeps producing. Another chunk play. Like, I don't expect that they'll change much to do with this offense because every time they give it to him, he's chewing up some yards, and good things are happening.
Midway point in the season, and games like this one can have a big impact on the rankings from week to week as we see upsets happen and favorites continuing to flex muscle. Just about ready to go in the 4th, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. They go back to work with the 1st down in the final period of this one. The run inside. It's Rourke. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Well, with the defense trailing, they're trying to dictate to the offense now. Really nice blitz call that time, blowing the run play up for a huge loss. You're probably going to see that again. They're trying to find a way to create a takeaway, create negative plays, and get the ball back.
Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be 1st down. This drive has been exclusively on the ground. Could they be setting up a shot play? Looking for room. It's Rourke. There he goes. Defense comes up with a stop, but not before he moves the chains and takes it inside the 10 to the 8. And if they can find the end zone here, that might be all she wrote. 1st and goal. Caught. Makes the catch and runs his way into the end zone for the touchdown. That'll give him a little more breathing room as they try to push this winning streak to 5. And he tacks on the extra point. Fielded in the end zone. It's Fields. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Virginia has it back. The Cavalier offense headed to the field. Pulls it, fired complete. He breaks a tackle. And this guy has some shiftiness to him, and he showed it off to the defense after picking up a few.
Well, and here's the problem offensively. Because you're trailing by so much so late in the game, the defense now is going to be playing big zone coverages, and they're going to allow you to throw the ball underneath in the middle of the field, rally to make a tackle, and bleed the clock. It's going to be hard now for this offense to claw their way back in this one.
This has been a frustrating day. I mean, they haven't moved the ball consistently, and now you get a play, but they haven't put 2 and 3 and 4 plays together, and that's why they're trailing in this football game. So maybe they can find some kind of a rhythm here late in the game and get something cooking.
What a phenomenal job in the open field, breaking off the long run, and they're not going to just take their time and huddle up to get the next play called. They're right back at the line of scrimmage, going tempo.
He'll be forced out of bounds. Big pickup on the play, and they'll mark him down at the 28. And the Cavaliers will snap it on 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Whitted. Hard running there. He was looking for some place to put his foot in the ground, but the defense was everywhere, and he's knocked down behind the line.
And it's another tackle for loss for this defense. I'll tell you, they came into this game knowing they had to shut this guy down. He's one of the best in the nation, and they've given him the ball a bunch.
Fires toward the end zone. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. Offense making its way onto the field to start the drive. They'll run it. They want to take their time here. Keeps it moving for a 3-yard gain to the 24.
No mystery on that play. With the lead, we are going to run the ball. You know it's coming, and we are running right at you, right into the teeth of the defense, and they're still able to get a nice gain.
The officials stop the clock for the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is that much closer to victory. Might as well run him again. Tackled almost immediately. Not a whole lot on that one.
This is an area of the game. On offense, you've got to be able to run the football well. You've got the lead in the 4th quarter, and obviously you're in your own end here, but you want to bleed the clock. You want to stay on the field and keep getting first down, so you have to be able to run it.
And the defense is still fighting.
Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory. Got to make the play on 4th. Escapes the pressure going right. He'll pull it down and run. He's got enough, and he slides to avoid the punishment, and it'll be a first down. Nice move there on 4th and short. Straight ahead, it's Rourke. Hit and stopped right there. Not much on that pickup. Winning those individual 6-second battles every play, time after time after time after time.